Today we're talking about the best self-care gifts for women. And I'm filming this quickly because I wanted to get it out before the holidays, but also for the new year in case you wanted to get any of this for yourself to start out refreshed and reset in the new year. So I'm also going to include at the end a invitation to something I'm planning for the new year to help you reset. So I wanted to get this out quickly so I don't have an intro. It's going to be not edited, just me chatting about my favorite self-care things that I've discovered in 2024, what you might find interesting. I'd love to hear in the comments also what you have found in 2024 to be super helpful. And this is geared towards women in their 40s and beyond. I talk a lot about perimenopause and menopause on this channel. My name is Dr. Shelley Meyer. In case you haven't seen any of my videos, I've covered gut health. This past year, I've covered mostly hormone health with perimenopause and menopause, the top of mind here on this channel because it is so under discussed in doctors' offices, and a lot of women are just frustrated and confused, and so that's why I've gone over that a lot this year. And so these items are going to be geared towards women and self-care for women, especially in their 40s and beyond. So these are all things I have tried this year. Either I've discovered them this year or they're definitely part of my daily routine and have been from before this year and beyond. To give you a little background, I don't know if I just said this, but I'm a functional medicine doctor. I'm a registered dietitian. I'm a family doctor. I have my own functional medicine practice. Also a woman who is a woman. I'm also a woman who is well past perimenopause and into menopause. And that's why I like to share what I found helpful, because not only from the doctor's perspective, but from being a woman that's been through it. So let's get started. I'm going to start with supplements because that's what a lot of you guys ask me about and like to hear about. So I talk a lot about probiotics on this channel. I'm going to pull out some of those from my box of goodies here. So I haven't discussed this one yet, and this company is a really good company that a lot of people ask me about, Seed. And they've most recently been available on my supplement dispensary where my patients get 25% off. So I have, discovered them more myself because I ordered through my dispensary and have been trying them for the last month, this Seed DSO1. Love it, love it, love it. It's got a ton of great strains of probiotics in it. I've got the Go Pack here too that I started out with. It's all empty, but they have a 14-day gut reset, which if you just want to give it a try before you get this big jar, that is a great idea to see if you like it. So I don't have the box with me, but underneath there, I didn't pull it off. I've been taking it every day, but I looked at this on the package first. So on the back, they have all their strains that they have in here. They have a strain to help the skin. They have polyphenols that are going to help the probiotics get work better. They're going to help feed the good gut bacteria. They've got a bunch of different really tested and well-performing bifido strains, which I've talked about a lot on this channel. I'll link some probiotic videos in the description. A lot of lactobacillus strains, particularly lactobacillus rhamnosus, which is super helpful for the gut, for the vaginal microbiome, for hormone health. Also, they've got some unique strains that other companies don't necessarily have. They've also got plantarum, and there's a lot of plantarum in other companies, but crispatus, lactobacillus is just super helpful. And then some skin focused probiotics that I found really helpful for hormonal acne. So there's a lot of unique strains within this brand, and I have found it really helpful for my gut health, as I've noted in my gut videos that I have SIBO, and SIBO tends to recur, like I tell people in person in my practice, and then also on the videos, that 2/3 of chronic SIBOs, 2/3 of people that have SIBO are chronic SIBO sufferers. So it may come back during times of stress, after antibiotics, during physiological stress, like some kind of aggravation in your health as far as surgery goes, or even scar tissue from surgery, from abdominal surgeries, and illnesses. If your thyroid's imbalanced, there's a lot of things that can aggravate SIBO. So Gut health is top of mind with me all the time because of that. And so probiotics are something I really dig deep into and test for different strains in the microbiome with my patients. And then that's why I find a probiotic like this really interesting, because it has so many great strains that can help a lot of different things, including cardiovascular health, gut health, vaginal health, skin health. So really good strain. Another one I've talked about and I use is Venus Vital, and I really like Happy Mammoth. I've discovered them in 2024. Really like popular video back in February, I think, or January of this year that I filmed. And a lot of people, women, are taking the Hormone Harmony, and that is very popular. This is another thing they make called Venus Vital. It's a probiotic. It has Saccharomyces boulardii, which if you've watched any of my gut videos, I talk about a lot with SIBO and H. pylori as far as it helping that, but it's helpful for vaginal health also, and for general microbiome health, skin health too. It's got cranberry extract, which is super helpful for bladder health, Lactobacillus crispatus, Lactobacillus gasseri, Lactobacillus acidophilus, and Lactobacillus plantarum. So it is a great product that I've started using this year. And speaking of Happy Mammoth, the Hormone Harmony, I have used, and I get a lot of questions on, can you take this with bioidentical HRT? You can, and that is something I am on, but I take less of it than I would if I was in perimenopause. And I have to sometimes be mindful of some of the herbs in here that can be a little stimulating and give you energy, which is great when you're in perimenopause and menopause. But sometimes I've heard people say it interferes with their sleep. But I've heard women say it helps a lot with their mood, and I found that it did have a lot of effect on my mood, and that energy levels, like I said, and food cravings. So like sweet cravings, so the gymnema that's in there, and the fennel seed, those can be very helpful. So this was a product I discovered this year, and I find a lot of women find it really, really helpful. Like I said, if you're in perimenopause, you're probably going to take the higher dose. Post-menopause, you may not even need it at all, or may take a lower dose. You would want to check with your doctor, of course. With any of this is not healthcare advice for you. You'd have to make sure that any of this is safe with you. And if you're on bioidentical HRT, you want to keep an eye on your hormone levels whenever you're adding anything, that even an herb that can interfere or hopefully help your hormone levels, but you do want to keep an eye on that. So back still on the supplement train here. This is one that I do have discount codes for Happy Mammoth that I'll put in the description. Seed, through Fullscript you can get a discount, and so I'm not sure, I don't think subscribers can get that discount. You could try. Fullscript has changed their policies, but if you're one of my patients, you can definitely get your regular discount on Seed. And then I'll just put some regular links on there too. A lot of you like Amazon links, so I'll put some on there just in case you want to go directly to that. This is one though that I found at Target. Is it Hum or Hume? I don't know. I never look up how to pronounce things, as you know if you've been watching this channel. But it's called Flatter Me. And it's one I just picked up because I was curious, and it's a Debloat Digestive Health, but I really like it. Of course, Fullscript has, if you're one of my patients, they have options that are similar to this, but they don't have this brand. So it has protease, which is in a lot of digestive enzymes. It is a digestive enzyme. Bromelain, which a lot of people take to break food down and digestive enzyme properties. Lipase to break down fat, as far as absorption of it, amylase, glucoamylase, alpha galactosidase for and invertase for breaking down carbs. Not that they're going to take away the calories of carbs, but to help you digest them better. And then a lactase to break down milk sugar, and hemicellulose, cellulase, beta glucanase, and phytase to help break down fibers. So if you find yourself, like especially during the holidays, or going out eating foods that you're not tolerating well, this is good. And it's also got ginger in it, fennel, which is really good for digestion, and that's why the Hormone Harmony is helpful for sometimes that bloating piece of it too, and it has some other things to help bloating, and peppermint leaf. So it's got a great, like almost perfect blend for debloating and breaking down food. So I really like that one. I'll have a Target link and Amazon link for that. So now we're going to move past supplements. I don't want this video to be too long, but and into something I mentioned before, which I do have a discount code for too, Peak Tea. It is my favorite green tea, and I really love green tea for its detox abilities, for its antioxidants, so really helpful for the gut and helping to feed the good gut bacteria as far as polyphenols go, helpful for the heart, immune system. It's my source of caffeine, so it does have caffeine in it. They have some options on their site that are not caffeinated. But I really like about this company is organic. They test it for heavy metals. So if anybody knows me and my patients see me, I always have tea with me, and it's always Peak Tea. So that is a must for me, but maybe not for you. But let me know what your favorite green tea is. Oh, and before I move on, I had some notes on, I can't show it because I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to post it as soon as I'm done. But apps, my favorite apps that I have discovered this year, the Aura app for mindfulness and meditation and deep breathing, sleep stories, cognitive behavioral therapy, tidbits, coaches. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful app. I like Calm. I still have that. I still use that. I mentioned other ones, Buddhify and Headspace, but Aura is my favorite by far. I do have a link for that for a free 7-week trial. You're not obligated to anything after that. So if you want to give it a try, check out the free 7-day trial in the description, and hopefully you like it as much as I do. I think 5 minutes of meditation a day or more, obviously more is better, but if you can just start with that in the new year, or even now before it turns 2025, it's a great way to start out your year. Another thing I want to talk about is healthy skincare and hair care and healthy cosmetics. So I've talked about those, having clean cosmetics that don't have the parabens, don't have phthalates in them, that aren't going to mess with your hormones. And one brand is Pacifica. You probably see this in Target, Walmart, and your local stores. I do have a discount code where you can save 15%. I'll put it in the description when you order directly from them. But I'll have a shop or a YouTube link on here too. But I like their vegan collagen line. So I use the serum on my skin, and I use the conditioner on my hair. They have a lot of different options in that line. So that's my favorite, more affordable kind of skincare line. It is super helpful, like collagen, that line. But Pacifica makes a lot of safe cosmetics and perfumes and essential oil blends and skincare and hair care that you can trust and not worry about having those chemicals that can alter your hormones in them. Another thing I liked using this year from them, and a lot of different companies have this, but the under the eye, whatever they call them, the depuffing under the eye sticker things. I'm not describing it well, but so this one comes with its own little tin, and that you can get the discount on too. But if you're able to splurge on your skin, this is my favorite, and I don't get it every month because it's really expensive. I do have a discount code for you, but it's still pricey. But if you want something that really makes a difference in your skin, this is my new bottle. I just went through the smaller bottle as a not a sample, but that I wanted to try. And I made the small bottle last a month. So this is believe it or not, the bigger bottle. So I use it just at night. They say to use it twice a day, but I treat it like gold. This is expensive, and I want it to last. So I will use it once a day, and then I'll alternate it and use the vegan collagen in the morning. So if it's a splurge, but it is all plant-based, wonderful herbal ingredients. You will feel a tingle on your face when you put it on, but it's really, really works for redness, for skin like texture, for building collagen, for improving like blemishes, acne, that kind of thing, and for anti-aging. So something to check out. It's Herbal Face Food, the serum. They have other things, the cream, the soap, but I really have only used the serum, and wow, was it amazing. Okay, so healthy cosmetics. One of my favorite brands is Dome. And I like their mascara. I've used it so much the lip gloss label has worn off. If you're one of my patients, this is on Fullscript and you can get it at your discount. And if you're not one of my patients, one of my subscribers, and you got linked into Fullscript earlier, you can probably still get your discount, and I'll check with Fullscript to see if we can do anything about other subscribers that aren't patients. But what they need is like a recommendation from me. And that's hard to do when I'm not your medical provider. So again, the supplements, the skincare, none of it I can consider medical advice. It's just something that's helped me and helped my patients. But you do always have to check with your doctor. And then another brand that's on there, Dr. Hauschka, again, well loved, this bottle. And this is their translucent bronzing tint, but they have a lot of great stuff. They have an eye serum. They have moisturizer. It's a really safe, clean brand. And that is on Fullscript also, if you can get that discount. But I'll put some Amazon links as well, because a lot of times there's wholesalers on there. With Amazon and supplements, I don't always absolutely love the suppliers, but if you're getting it directly from the company on Amazon, that's a different story. But if it's like a third party, that's when it's a little bit more difficult to vouch for all the time as a, you know, putting it out there. And then my last thing, I think I had it all in the box. Oh no, I have one more thing. That's skincare. And I dropped it. But it is a thing that I posted about the Vim Via, and it has a light on it that helps the skin. It has a wrinkle setting. It has a lift setting. It has an activate setting. I did a short video on it, and I will link that in the description so you can see it. But it's one of those ones that helps to smooth out the skin and build the collagen, one of those rolling devices. So I'm not describing it well, but I'll put a link in the description. And I love it, and you can get a discount too. And I use that every day and every night. And then my last thing is, and this is a brand new pair that I got for my daughters. I know jeans aren't really considered a self-care item, but when you're postmenopausal, when you're in perimenopause, that weight gain is no joke. And these have this, Democracy is what they're called. They have this ab technology, mold and hold, so it helps lift where you want things lifted and helps like kind of not suck in your belly. It's not what I'm achieving. I don't want discomfort in jeans. These are really comfortable, but the band that's in there is helpful to slim there, and then the way they do the pockets is helpful slimming from the side. So I pretty much don't buy any other jeans now because those are so helpful with helping things look like they used to. Before you're my age, you know what I mean. Things look like they used to before you went through these hormonal changes. So, and I say about these for my daughters who are obviously not menopausal or postmenopausal or perimenopausal, but they're teenagers, and these are jeans they want to borrow from me all the time. They're like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants jeanses because they have some stretch to them. Jeanses is not a word. Jeans. So there's some stretch to them, and they seem to fit everyone, and we all can wear the same size even though we have very different body shapes. It's really crazy but cool. And I know there's a lot of other great jean companies out there, and maybe they are based in the US. This one isn't, but this is just the one that fits and makes me feel better about my body when I wear them. So it's just something that makes you feel good, and that can be a self-care booster when you feel good in something. So I just wanted to mention those because I haven't shared them anywhere because they don't really go along with the channel. But when you're talking about hormonal changes and weight gain and body shape changes, it's nice to have things that fit well and that you feel good in, because your confidence is boosted when you feel good. And it's not all about what you look like, of course, but that's why I'm waited and mentioned them in the end. It's just something that I like that makes me happy. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you got some ideas if there's last minute gift ideas you want to ask family members for or get for yourself, or just starting out in 2025. And so what I was going to mention in 2025 is I have a detox going on that we're going to be starting, not necessarily a detox, but a reset. So it's called Reclaim Your Health Reset. And it comes with printable journal pages and goals and like a whole printable journal. And it's a 60-day program that's free. All I want you to do is just, you have to sign up with your email, and with any kind of supplements that are recommended, or even any beauty products or not beauty products, but self-care products and self-care changes. I always want you to discuss it with your doctor because it's not healthcare advice. So there are some things you go through to sign up, but I will have, once it hits January, I will have more information available. And it's something I'm super excited about that you can do, where you can start to set goals and have a checklist and join a challenge or a reset group where, so there's going to be a Facebook group where we can all kind of share our wins and learn from each other. So I've been wanting to start something like that for a while, and I thought the new year would be a great time to do it. So if you're interested in that, I will have a sign up. It's not available yet, but I will keep you posted on the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everyone has a great holiday season, and I will see you I'll have a couple other videos that I've pre-recorded coming out, but I'll see you in 2025 with some more shorts and hopefully a live to discuss the reset more. So be kind to yourself, be kind to the world, and we'll see you next time.